Hey folks, welcome to the shop. Today we're going to take the 650 XMR, which we've officially dubbed Minion, because that's hilarious and the internet loves it, so be it. Scott doesn't like it. What do you think of the nickname?
It's growing on me.
It's growing?
Yeah.
So we thought about little things we could do, and we were approached by an Amazon seller who wanted to show us some of these LEDs. So these Can-Ams take 9005s and H11s. So we have these Cobb LED kits that we're gonna try. So we're gonna compare stock to LED and then on to these RJWC lights and just see what's worth what bang for the buck, because not everyone wants to go straight to these. And we're gonna see if some of these kits are worth it. So I don't know if it's going to be any good or if it's going to be worth it. We're going to take a look. We're going to try them out. You can be the judge. I'm going to be honest about it, because honestly, there's no point doing a review if I'm just going to like everything that I review. So let's get to it. So the nice part about working on Scott's bike is everything is absolutely brand new. We're going to be doing a few upgrades to this bike before riding season. Canadian riding season is quite short. I'm a little northern, so we have so much snow right now that honestly it's not a whole lot of fun to go riding in some scenarios, so we're just waiting for some of it to melt. I know some of my buddies down south there, they've got no snow already, and I still have 2 feet, so we're waiting on that. But until then, we're just gonna mess with this bike and get it to where he wants it to be. There's a few basics, and we're gonna start with these LED lights. I don't even know if they're gonna fit or whatever, but this guy got a hold of me and said, I'm gonna send you some lights and tell me what you think. Hopefully they do work out, and we're gonna see if they're worth it. Hopefully they do work out, and then we can do a long-term test and see if they're actually any good. So I'm not sure which one's which, but we're gonna unplug things here and take a look at what's what and see if we can replace these with this new kit. So these were sent out. If you do like the results of this test, I will include the link to get these in the description. And yeah, we'll just start digging into it, and I'll compare side to side. I think I'll just install this side and then we'll turn on the lights and see how they work. And that's assuming if they actually plug in or not, but right on. So we opened up the casing, and obviously the packaging is actually pretty decent, but I don't have a whole lot of faith in some of these products. I don't typically do, but what we're looking at here is, this is your Cobb LED, okay? This is your H11, which is your low beam, which is the outermost light when you're looking at the front of the bike. We have the stock one here, so this is obviously your H11. Now, we've already sort of found a problem. Now, they do have fancy-dancy like heat solving issues, but as you know, this is a mud bike, okay? And this thing has an exposed fan on the back. So I can't tell you how long these are gonna last, but there's all sorts of different kind of LEDs out there, and I think you'll get the point if these do work out for you visually. You may have to see about a different option. So already I'm seeing a failure in our application. Who knows how long they'll last, but if they do blow out, obviously we can just throw the stocks back in, and we're just, you know, we're not down anything. We're just going to try these out. But that is definitely a flaw, to have a fan exposed open like that, because if these things get hot enough that they need a fan, then, well, it's not going to work out, is it? But we're going to try it anyway, because visually and as far as what's on it for LED, it's pretty standard amongst these replacement lights. This is more of a car scenario. So if you have an H11 or a 9005, they're made for a bunch of different applications. This one's actually fitted for an H8, H9, and H11. So if this doesn't work for your quad, it might work out for your car if it's in a sealed compartment or something like that. But we're still going to put them to the test. We're still going to try them out and see how they compare. So we're going to start with the outer and inner of the left side, and then see if they actually work out. If you are installing these, sometimes the polarity is different with these, so you might have to reverse your plug. Yeah, but we'll get in there and we'll install that. Okay, so we've got these guys installed. The H11 plugged in direct, they actually fit really nice, I'm not gonna lie. The fitment and the packaging and the seal and everything was just as standard as the light bulbs that I pulled out from Can-Am. The only thing was the 9005 high beam on the inside, I had to reverse the polarity, which just basically means I had to swap the plug backwards. So when we were talking about those fans, they're actually spinning. As you can imagine, this guy's gonna go through one puddle or one, chunk of mud and just ruin these things. So I have no idea if they're actually gonna run without the fan. So that does not meet our needs. Luckily, they were free and we're just testing, but you may want to find an LED conversion that doesn't have a fan and maybe a better heat sink to dissipate the heat, because that fan, that's not going to last. That's never going to last. I don't see how it ever could. But other than that, if you do find one without a silly fan on the back, I do have to say that the light is phenomenal. I mean, so I think this set of lights was $80 if I did pay for them. It comes out nice and white. I think they're 6500s. I think was what we saw. I don't know where that was. This box? So yeah, they're white 6500 30 watt LEDs, Cobb style LEDs, and they are crystal clear white. They're kind of coming out blue on the camera, but they're definitely white. They're putting out a significant amount more light. You can kind of see it's drowning out the standard light, and there's the LED. I don't know if he's going to keep these. That'll be up to him, but there's a good chance that he runs through one puddle and these things burn out, so that's obviously not good for us. But now what we're going to do is take a look at the RJWC Neutrino lights and see if LEDs can keep up.
Oh God.
So, okay, listen. These things are so bright that the camera can't even handle it, okay? So you can see over there, the standard light, the LED light, which is a nice improvement, I'm not gonna lie. For 80 bucks, it is what it is. If you can find one without a silly fan, that might work. But nothing's gonna hold a candle to the RJWC. Now, I get it. Not everyone's gonna spend however much they're charging for the RJWCs. It's definitely a significant amount. I get that. But the quality on these, the way they're sealed, no silly fans, no funny business, that is an absolute guarantee of a fine product, and RJWC definitely does really well at that. So there's no doubt in my mind that's the superior product, especially looking at this now. But the LEDs, very good, very bright, much better than the standard light, but you're gonna have to find them without this silly, funny fan business. This might work out in a sealed compartment, like I said, for a car or something like that, but for us, that's no good. So, what do you think, Scott? Is this good for the Minion?
I don't know. We'll have to actually try and see how it turns out.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. What do you think, wife?
I just got here. I have no idea what's going on.
Well, what's your impression? So come here, Cass.
I can hear the fan. I checked it out.
The fan's silly. You know, if something gets in there, it's ruined. So there's your standard light.
Yep.
Low and high, 9005, H11. There's the LED conversion kit,
Yep.
which is doing a decent job. There's no doubt about it. And at night, I mean, this would light up a trail fantastic. Those did the job, but they're definitely not good. So that's what comes with the bike. That's what $80 will get you. And then that's what yeah, 700 and something dollars will get you Canadian. This is in Canadian pesos. We have monopoly money, so it seems like a lot, but it's not a lot.
How much?
But yeah, so I'm gonna leave this guy up to you guys. If you have a better kit than this for the application, tell me about it down below. And yeah, let's take a look at that, because I don't think this option is gonna work for all-terrain vehicles. But if you do want it, it is in the description. and it'll work great for a car or something like that, as long as you have a steel compartment, because I don't think those fans are going to work.
Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, not everyone wants to buy a huge multi-$100 light bar. They don't want to buy RJWC. I get that.
These 9 times before you get these.
Yeah, you can buy those LEDs a handful of times, and I don't know, maybe they will last. Maybe they will work without the fan, but they're trying to get rid of heat. That's what the fan's for. And if the fan's not there, they're going to generate heat. If they're generating heat, well, they're probably going to blow up.
It's probably going to get even worse when there's mud on it.
Yeah. Oh, you know what we got to do?
What?
We got to get him a Dirty Life sticker. Look at this spot, okay? It's blank, it's wide open. That's where a Dirty Life sticker is going to go. We got to get one of those on there. Got the sticker?
Got the sticker.
You got the camera?
I got the camera.
All right. So maybe the LEDs didn't work out, but at least we're going to get something done today.
That adds what, 3-4 horsepower?
Actually, Trevor Braun from DirtyLife.ca guarantees 6,000 horsepower at all RPMs with this sticker on.
Oh, wow.
It's a true story. You can quote me. 100%. So everyone go and message Trevor and say you want 6,000 horsepower, because it's right here. It's cheaper than LEDs with fans.
And Scott, you consent to this madness?
Absolutely. I asked for it when we went to see him.
Ready for that Can-Am power. Twinsies. I don't even have one on mine yet. I'm a couple stickers behind.
I think we actually have another one in the truck, don't we?
You got 2 when we were down.
So we got that done. If you guys want to see anything else as far as little experiments, let us know. Drop that in the comments, or you can tell us to go fly a kite. That's perfectly fine. We like those comments too. We love haters.
Kites.
Cass actually does like flying kites.
Like a lot. I had to find.
We don't even own a kite though, do we?
You made me throw it out.
Yeah, probably. Because I'm a grumpy old man on the inside. I'm an old soul. Okay, let's go see if we got another sticker. So I don't know if those LEDs are going to work out, but it is what it is. What do I got in here? Yeah, there it is. Come on, Diesel. Inside.
So they're both. Yeah.
Where do we put yours, Cass?
Oh.
Oh, it just timed out.
That's like, what happens when it burns out?
Dirty Life. Dirty Life.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I need to think about it. And I'm taking off a bunch of these stickers too first.
Yeah, I tried once, but Yamaha does a fantastic job with their stupid warning labels.
I don't even think it had left the dealership parking
Think
lot
about
when
it,
you
wife.
did that.
Wherever you want that, I'll turn the camera on afterwards. Oh yeah, we have all sorts of other goodies to talk about. And we're putting a pipe on your bike. And we're gonna do some other stuff that we like to do with our bikes. There's a few standard things, but we'll get to that next video because we have to do some prep work.
Absolutely.
But yeah, we'll shut her down for today. We like doing little experiments. Let me know what you want to know, and we'll do that. Thanks, guys.